Well, welcome back to the website of Richard Myers and Associates. We're doing a series of videos to help families as they're making choices in their Medicaid planning and other placement or assisted living. So I have a guest today, Anthony Coleman from Care Patrol, who helps families find those locations and those new homes for their parents, whether it be home care, whether it's going to be assisted living. And so it's such a chaotic time, and we have busy lives. But boy, we can sweep a lot of that burden off the table, and we just call in an expert, an A player, who's going to step in and help those families make these decisions. And so, Anthony, why don't you tell us how this service works?
Well, and thanks, Rick, for the introduction. And we really step in, like you said, and you described it very beautifully. We work with the family and we help them navigate senior living. So it really comes down to a needs analysis. We want to learn about the care needs of the individual, the budget that the family's working with, their geographic preference, and some things that are kind of important to the patient, to the family, whether they want a large home, a smaller environment, if they need memory care and that sort of thing. And then based on the information that we gather from our needs analysis, we usually recommend 2 or 3 options. And set up tours. We actually pick our families up. We tour them around to the different care options. We educate them. We make sure they're asking all the right questions, getting all the answers to their questions, and then really sitting down and helping them compare, option A to option B to option C, because they're not all created equal. They don't do their pricing, their care structuring the same, and it can be a little complicating for the family. So we try to kind of, cut through the red tape. We try to, make the process as efficient and transparent as possible, and really, arm the family with information. So at the end of the day, they can make an educated choice.
You're absolutely right. We have so many people come in these hectic times, and it becomes very difficult because there's so many choices out there. And we want to make sure we do the right choice, because each care community has their unique characteristics, or care providers have unique characteristics. And you really do a wonderful job matching that. And you do this also as a family, don't you, Anthony?
Yeah, and I'm glad you touched on that because, Rick and I have known each other for years, and he is, an elder law attorney for my dad and for my mother-in-law. So, we're professional friends. We became personal friends and, family friends because he helps us out. And the reason I got into this business was because I helped my dad navigate senior living for my grandma. And now things have kind of come full circle. And, he was diagnosed with dementia a few years ago. And a couple of weeks ago, we had to place him in an assisted living community. And he was at home, starting to get a little confused, didn't feel real comfortable driving anymore, very still physically active, very high functioning, but needed to be in an environment where he could get, a little bit of supervision, get some meals. And, that social aspect was so important for him. And it is for so many people that often gets overlooked, which I think is probably the one of the biggest upsides to making a transition from your home environment into some type of a senior living community, is that socialization, the activities you get, the camaraderie and companionship that you develop with the other residents.
Yes. And it was my honor and privilege to work with your family to work through that difficult time. But you did a wonderful job of finding that placement. So if people have those cares and concerns, Anthony, can you tell them how to get a hold of you?
Yeah, so the best way to reach out to us at Care Patrol is you can call us direct at 216-308-4003. Once again, that's 216-308-4003. You can email me at Coleman@carepatrol.com. That's Coleman@carepatrol.com. You can also visit us on the web at ncohio.carepatrol.com.
Well, thank you again. We only have a couple of minutes to explain what is a pretty massive subject. So we encourage all of our listeners who have this concern to get a hold of Anthony and Care Patrol, and he'll answer all of your questions. So thank you for being a guest on our video.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.